Hey there, everybody. Well, here at New Era Field, Rich Stadium, whatever you want to call it, where the Jets on Sunday lost 21-12 in their season opener to the Buffalo Bills. Let's talk about one area of the Jets game today that went very poorly. There were several areas, obviously, but the Jets running game on offense, if they can't get something going with their offensive running game, this is going to be a long season. Today, while the Bills gashed the Jets for 190 rushing yards, the Jets' two running backs, Forte and Bilal Powell, combined for just 13 carries and 38 yards, 2.9 yards per carry. I mean, that's dreadful. The Jets cannot win at all like that. This is a team that will need to establish the run because they just don't have a ton of outside passing weapons in terms of big play receivers. And again, Josh McCown is their quarterback too. So establishing the run is going to be easier said than done for this team, though, because a lot of teams will do what the Bills did today. They'll stack the box against the Jets, try to stop Forte and Powell. Teams know those guys are legit, and then dare the Jets to beat them with outside passes to the very unproven, for the most part, except for Jeremy Curley, core of receivers. So that's the conundrum for this Jets offense. How to establish a running game when the defense is doing making such a concerted effort towards stopping that part of your offense. So the Jets obviously are not going to win a lot of games if they're averaging 2.9 yards per carry between Forte and Powell and on 13 combined carries for those guys, which is not enough work. So look, I mean, the Jets have to do something to get that going, and it starts, yes, with Forte and Powell themselves, but their offensive line, the Jets' offensive line, really has to start doing a better job of opening up some holes for these guys. They just did not have enough creases to run in. The Jets' offensive coordinator, John Morton, needs to try to do a better job of somehow getting Forte and Powell in space some more to create maybe even with a smoke and mirrors type approach or some kind of funky approach, to non-traditional approach, to get those guys out in the open and out in some space if the offensive line is just not able to win one-on-one matchups with a stacked up box on the defensive side of the ball. So many shortcomings for the Jets on Sunday in their 21-12 season opening loss here in Buffalo, and many offensive shortcomings, but one really interesting offensive shortcoming for the Jets that they have to get fixed going forward is that running game.